Wait a second. Wait a second.
What?
Smash Mac's name being Wyatt, not Smash Max. We're all W's this time.
Oh!
Yeah, we don't
Look
take
at
any
that. We're
L's.
taking over. My computer just constantly changes like what microphone it's gonna prioritize. It really likes using my webcam microphone, and that's not good because that's the funny one.
Why don't you
Sometimes
set it
it's
as your
mine.
default?
I think I have as a thing.
Oh.
It just keeps like changing its mind.
Sometimes mine sets it as my capture card, and I'm like, please, no, don't do that.
I remember one time when like I just recently joined the server and I recently got a capture card. I tried to stream something, but then for some reason my microphone was set to the capture card, and my capture card audio was set to my microphone, and I didn't know how to fix it, so that was terrible.
Why don't we get us a proper intro here? Because we're
Okay.
having conversations.
That's fair. I guess we're going.
Hello everybody, welcome to Arcanex episode. Oh shoot, I should have fact checked what episode this is.
I never do. It's okay.
Isn't it like 17 Arcanex?
I don't think
Are we that high?
Let me-
19.
Oh, we're high. I'm high.
Jeez.
You guys high?
Episode
We're getting
19.
up there.
Welcome. As always,
That's how
I'm
old
joined.
I am.
Oh my gosh. I'm joined. Arcanex is almost older than Wuxi. That's how episodes work. I'm joined as always by Wuxi's Property. Say hi.
Yay.
And Simon Cat.
Hello, I'm Simon Cat.
See, yeah, it's Simon Cat. Welcome Simon Cat to the show. You are on the show every time, but welcome Simon Cat to the show. He's getting over a cold, so his voice is a bit deeper, but you know, basic Simon Cat.
Sticker star.
Dude, you're.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you could tell by my nasally voice right now, but I've got that going on too.
Yeah,
Wait,
Wuxi
hold
got
on.
me sick.
I gotta hold my. No, that doesn't sound like that at all.
That's a crazy coincidence.
Dude, like, there's always a 2-week break between like episodes because that's how often we upload. But like for some reason, this past 2
You
weeks just
don't
felt
record them
longer.
the day that they're uploaded?
If we record them the day they're uploaded, that's still 2 weeks.
I thought that's how YouTube worked.
That would still be 2 weeks.
Oh, you're right.
Also, you record them too. What do you mean?
Yeah, I record my videos the day they go up.
No, because you're simulcast, so you know when we record these.
Yeah, the Honesty video was recorded the day it came up.
Wow. Why'd you wait so long to record it?
Yeah, just procrastinated, you know.
Dang.
it's to the best
Throw
of us.
Simon under the bus that much. Dang.
No, no, listen. I'm wearing the hat. I'm not wearing a hat, but I'm wearing the hat today. And, I wish he has a hat. I need a hat. But I don't have one.
I'm the one wearing the hat. I'm not gonna prove that because I don't feel like getting up and putting it on.
We'll
But
just say
I'm
Simon
the one wearing
Cat. I'm wearing Simon Cat's hat, and it's
Okay, this
it's
isn't
like
working.
Mario Odyssey.
Can we like have you pretend to be me and I'll pretend to be Simon Cat?
Wait, who am I gonna pretend to
I
be?
am Simon Cat. I'm Mario Odysseying this thing. Like I put the hat on Smash Max, and now he's
how
like,
about-
he's me. I'm him. I'm inside of. Wait.
How about I'm Simon Cat, Wacko is me and you are Wacko.
Can I be Ventus?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, I feel like Ventus at this point is kind of a
Can I be-
a host.
Can I be Brandon?
Brandon has not appeared on the show yet.
Can I be
for the show,
Pac-Man?
though.
Wait, okay, fun fact, Ventus is the only non-host who's got the first word in any episode.
Yeah.
That greedy son of a gun.
Well, it's not his fault. So I don't remember. I think Simon K edited it, and he put
The
it in
editor
first.
decides who gets the first word. Hey, that's actually good. I'm gonna give myself a little head start next time.
Do what Stone Scone used to do back in the day, and have the video start with like half of a word.
Oh,
and
yeah!
then the video ends with the other half.
Yeah, that was great. I've noticed, I was watching his old videos, and I'm like, why is it just like nothing? What is that noise? I don't
It was
get it.
art. It was artistic.
Oh, yo, coffee. Hold on, let me make sure I'm recording. I'm recording. Okay, I can add coffee.
Say your thing. What are you gonna say? What is it this time?
Hey Nintendo fans, it's another Nintendo fan here. You can tell I'm a Nintendo fan by ability to buy merchandise. I've never played Metroid. Today I'm going to review Mario Sports Superstars. How
Yep.
fun!
What?
Yoshi is
Track so
so
far.
cute and Luigi makes me gassy.
I
You got anything else for us? Oh,
Okay.
no.
is that a quote from something?
It's another Scott the
That's a
Woz
Scott
thing. I
the-
think
yeah.
that's gonna just
Yeah,
be his whole thing.
I
He's just gonna come in
figured.
and give us a Scott moment.
There's horses.
Speaking
in
of
that
Metroid,
game.
speaking of Metroid merchandise, on the Nintendo website there was this really cool hoodie. It was like gray. It had the Metroid logo on it, and I wanted to buy it, but it wasn't in my size because everything else was out of stock, and I was very sad.
What sizes were there?
There was like extra large or something like that.
Did you
Jeez.
know?
I think it was extra large in women's and extra large in women's. That was it.
Do you know what the M stands for? The M size.
The M size.
Yeah,
For
M.
like
That's just
miniature
medium.
males.
Stands for Miyamoto.
Oh.
I
Means
I
Miyamoto
thought
wore
that
that
was a
shirt.
genuine question.
I forgot. I forgot medium was a size. I thought you were talking about male. and
No,
was
I
like,
mean,
that's not a
yeah,
size,
I mean,
Smash
I'm talking
Smash.
about Miyamoto size.
I wonder if that's his size.
Oh no, I just thought about that because I remember one time he wore a Pikmin shirt, and then they sold that shirt on the website, and it's like, oh, cool.
Oh, you're talking about like the P?
Yeah, it's not a very interesting shirt. It's just a P, but like,
No, it's not.
he was proud
It's
of
not
it,
as good
I
as the old
guess.
logo.
He was like, I wore a Pikmin shirt today, guys, and now I'm gonna spend 4 minutes talking about Pikmin Bloom, which is already
Well,
out.
to be fair, if you'd made Pikmin, would you also not be excited to wear your own art on your shirt?
That's true. That's true, because Miyamoto is a visionary, and he looks at plants, and he's like, I can do something with this.
I was gonna say I should get a shirt with my logo on it, but I technically already have with the Anime Wacko shirt, so.
Are you really? I mean, it's more a depiction of your logo. To say that is your logo, I think you're gonna have to make some changes.
Well, I did draw it. So it's officially licensed. I
That's
didn't
good.
write 3D Land, but
3D land.
I don't know who did. I still have people like whenever I wear that shirt, people are just like, "What is the 3D land? What is that? What does that mean?" And then I'm just like, "It's a whole thing. It's not even funny. It's just a thing."
It's
I
funny.
feel like that's the part I would have the least questions about on that shirt.
Yeah, I mean, the
fair.
3D land is like easily explainable. You just pull up the meme. Honestly, just make them watch Space Jam, and then they'll get
Well,
it.
what I did was I pulled up your video. I mean Smash Max's video, and be like, "Oh yeah, there was this video. Everyone had to make like YouTube videos in like an hour. I forget. I don't know what the time limit was. I don't know if there was a time limit. Whatever it was. And then I just like played your clip, and it's or Smash Max's clip, and he's like, and 3D Land, and then
That
the
meme-
clip goes on. I'm like, that's it.
That meme
That
still
whole
alive?
video. That's the whole reason.
That wasn't the original version of that meme. That was just my take on it with Michael Jordan in 3D land. And it's
Yeah.
not the
But
last
it's the reason
version
it's on the
either
shirt.
because I've seen a new version of it recently. Where like Daffy Duck was in Mario 3D land. I'm like, oh,
What?
that makes sense.
But isn't that the reason that it's on the shirt? Like, the reason we put it in Jackbox?
Presumably, you're asking too much of my brain to remember. The only one I can remember
fair.
is the shirt, the shirt.
I wouldn't. I don't even know who was there for that shirt.
I don't know either. I just kind of like don't. It just exists, you know. I don't really think about it. Like, yeah, it was made, it was crafted, it was a collaborative effort. But like,
Crafted.
yeah, like the mac and cheese that you
not what I was
that
going
you
for,
don't
but-
like.
It's fine.
It is fine. I think they changed the recipe too, but
Well, I used to love eating crap as a kid.
I used to
and,
love
like,
eating crap.
Shush. It's family friendly. Is that a curse word?
No, it used to be Simon Cat's second channel.
Yeah,
My
crap
second
is
channel.
Okay. I said crap. in
Sorry, not
my
crap.
videos.
It was not
I-
crap. Simon Crap Pose. I should clarify. His name was not
Diamond
crap.
Creeper, Diamond
I
Creeper
don't-
said crap on a regular basis, and yeah, I'm a bit of a changed man now. But you know that was quite.
They said crap in
my
Teen
voc-
Titans
that was
Go.
in my vocabulary.
Oh my gosh. I don't say it much. Well, I don't really say it
I haven't
ever.
said it since I was a
but I
kid.
said it. I said it once in like the Subnautica video, and I was listening to Simon Cat's DK rap song today,
The
and he
crap.
says it. I was like, And yeah, so the only thing I think about as a curse word is that Jade Animations one time almost said a different curse word and then stopped herself and said crap instead. So I was like, oh, so that's a censor. Okay,
Yeah,
completely
it's a
different. I understand
substitute.
now.
It's just another way to say poop.
But then what?
And
Wait,
I say
like,
poop more often these days.
but
Yeah.
like, I think it was TikTok that invented it. It might not. Well, not TikTok, but like people on
What?
TikTok started saying cap, CAP,
Okay, cap, yeah.
which was meant to be censored of crap. So is it? Is it a?
I never knew that.
Like it,
Is this?
yeah.
This is
because
how it feel. This must be how it feels for like people. But point
I'll
is,
put
words
I'll
change
put a
over
Yoshi.
time, and I guess the meaning of cap has changed because it definitely does not mean crap.
Well, the what it was originally, and I learned this because it was a person like explaining it to their dad, because that's how I learned things on the internet. Well, like instead
Yeah.
of saying like you're saying, if someone says something, you're like, oh, this is stupid. You say, oh, this is all crap. Instead of saying that, you say, oh, it's cap. So like they were censoring themselves to say that it's a lie. So like that's what it meant, but like only
What?
that specific way of using it is dumb.
So that I knew that people use cap as like saying it's a liar. So I didn't know that that was
Yeah,
the
no
reason.
cap.
I thought they were talking about. I thought they were talking about like just the hat.
No.
Yeah, I thought it had something to do with like an actual hat. I thought there was like
Yeah,
a hat
well-
involved somewhere.
Well, there's
but
like
I'm,
a emoji that they use to say cap instead, like the
I know,
blue
I know.
hat.
There's
but
there's
You just
Yankee
changed my
Yankee with no
worldview.
brim.
shoot, there's another one like that. I forget what it was. Never mind. It's not important. But like,
It just a frame of reference, guys. If I'm willing to say, you don't have to censor it.
Sure. Crap is a good word. It's not a bad word. It's a good word.
what about bet?
Yeah. Bet
Do you guys use bet?
is bet a censor or something too, or does
Occasionally.
it just mean bet?
No,
Well,
this means bad.
what bet
I
means
think.
technically is like let's bet money on it. So if someone says
Yeah.
if someone says something, you say bet to mean like I'll bet money against you on what you're saying.
Mhm.
But then it's turned into just being like, yeah, let's do that. Which,
Yeah.
like, sometimes bet could technically mean, but, like, not in half the situations that people use it in. So it's
Maybe
just,
it's more
weird.
like you bet. But then where does the bet come from?
Could be.
That's
I
still
don't
it's still
think
it's still
people
like
are
where
putting
did you
that
bet
much-
come from?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think people are putting that much thought into what they're saying. I think this is just one of the default responses on the internet. One of the
No, that is-
preset options. Like I'm using tilt controls, you know.
Oh yeah.
At what point do you, like, when people use the word wrong, they're using the word wrong. But at some point, they're not using it wrong. The meaning has just shifted. When is that point?
We're experiencing it right now.
It's slowly shifting.
What does whack
I
mean?
think it's when I think the meaning changes when the people around you know what you're referring to, even though you're using it wrong.
But like on like short videos, people started using POV to give context to like what the video is before you watch it. So it's like POV, we're like fighting
Okay.
about Spider-Man or whatever, right? That's not what POV means.
That-
POV means like the camera is the eyes of the what you're seeing, right? It
That
doesn't mean
feels like a
I don't
different
like it.
can of worms because that feels like I don't like that either. People are just stupid. I've like that's not even. It reaches a point like there are certain words that can evolve and I can look at it and be like, okay, I can see how we got here. This makes sense. I'm fine with it. Whatever. But that's just not good. That sucks because point of view means point of view. And
Yeah.
it like
So like
It's
we
suppo-
think that's stupid, but at what point are we wrong and the word has just changed? Well, the meaning has changed. It's not really a
that
word.
just means that the world's being taken over by
I
non-intellectuals.
think people just look at the funny internet words and they say in whatever context they want.
That's fair.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
like what I've been seeing lately on Instagram. I see this probably like every 5 reels, and this is gonna pass by the time this episode comes out. It's probably gonna be outdated. But I swear, I keep seeing these memes that are like, "Start digging in your butt, twin." I'm like, what is? What? I think the
What does that
original's a
mean?
sponge. It's a SpongeBob meme. It's like there's like a robot of SpongeBob. He's like, "Start digging in your butt, twin," and then Plankton's like, "What? What?" and
Yeah,
it's
there's
spreading. I don't know, like, and it's abbreviated. Like people abbreviate everything on Instagram. Like, so like I'll go on a reel and I'll see SDIOBT.
Yo,
And I'm like,
BT? Yo is not a letter.
close enough, close enough.
I don't think that one's gonna last because you can't use that in like like casually in a sentence.
Oh, but they do. They
In
find a way.
conversation.
They find a way. These people are insane. With these people on Instagram.
Perhaps I haven't touched Instagram once in my life.
And you're a better man because of it, all right? There's the brain is rotting. That's what it is. These people aren't smart. These people aren't intelligent. These people, if anything, the evolution of words is not an intelligent thing. It's not evolving because people are like actively like applying new meanings to it. No, it's more so the opposite. I think people are just not thinking about it at all, and they're just like, I think it means this. This is how I think it should be. So I'm just gonna say this, and it's fine.
Well, like, they are children.
You know, I don't really. I haven't considered that. That's a good point.
Yeah. We haven't even gotten to what we do. We usually start with bi-weekly, but we've been talking about, like, internet slang. But,
I
this-
do have some bi-week stuff to go on about.
this, like, bi-week,
What, a
I did a...
bicycle?
Yeah, no. There was this church thing at my grandparents' church. It was called Vacation Bible School, which I thought was more
Ooh,
niche.
No, that is a thing.
No,
That's
we,
like a.
we do that at ours. I always play.
Yeah.
My mom puts a lot of time into it, and she always gives me like a really crazy character to play, and like.
I didn't know it was that
passion.
big.
I like chaperoned one of those ones.
Well, that's what I did. They were like, "Hey, you like to do things. Do you want to help out?" And I was like, I guess." So for like 4 days, I went to the church and just like helped the kids do arts and crafts, and
Yep.
it could either be good or bad depending on the kids, because some kids are like really, they're a handful, and some are just like chill, and for the most part, they were all pretty good, except for one of them who like is the pastor's granddaughter.
Oh.
And she's the most out there. At one point, like, I walked up to her. I was like,
That's
"Oh, hey,
how it is.
I asked
If
her.
you're
I was
related
like,
to the pastor, you're out there.
I asked her. I don't remember. I don't remember if it was like for like a snack or arts and crafts related. But I was like, "Oh, did you need something?" And she went, "No, I don't remember what it was." I was asking her name because everyone made shirts and then they were named, and I wanted to make sure that hers got her name on it. So like, "Hey, what's your name?" And she goes, "These nuts." And I'm like, I've never heard this from a child before, not saying it ironically, and I don't know how to handle. And I was breaking at the seams.
That was she hearing? I thought these nuts died like 10 years ago.
I don't know.
I mean, the guy's still alive. He's not dead, but like,
I forgot a dude said. I was like, "There's a guy named D's Nuts."
The VBS at my church has a child like that. Because we'll put on these crazy little plays, and we'll make really elaborate sets. My uncle builds things, so like we'll like put stuff up. Last time we put up like a crazy pirate ship set and like a lighthouse.
What?
That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
But make these sets and like put on our costumes and play these crazy characters. And this child will get so invested and like scream at the villains at the top of his lungs.
That's
It's awesome.
That is awesome.
he should pursue theater.
We like kind of did that. There was a puppet show where they just like bought this set and it came with this dog puppet. It wasn't like a whole show. Just like at the beginning of each day. Well, I say beginning. It's like 6 p.m. All the kids had to get out of school. Well, I was gonna say get out of school, but it's summer. I don't know. People have to get off work or something. But then like it starts with the head. Her name was Abigail. She's like the head of VPS at the church. I can't speak. And then they got some dude at the church. Oh my gosh, to do the dog puppet, and they would just talk. And like, I feel like I've just become accustomed to hanging out with people who do YouTube videos who can read a script normally. Apparently that is a skill, because they're like, "Hello, Skip. How did you do today?" "Oh, I had a good day. I played in the part," and it is like awful line reads, but they're not actors. So I just don't. I'm not used to how normal people read scripts because I'm very accustomed to people knowing what they're doing.
I just assume it comes naturally. Like me and like 3 other people will we'll be playing these characters, like we'll be playing our hearts out, like getting as loud as we want, doing crazy voices, and then everybody else is just like in their normal voice,
Yeah.
just reading the lines. It's
something
weird.
that like you can practice, but also some people, they have a knack for it or they don't. Like talent,
True.
inherent talent, those exist, and B, they just don't care. They're like it's more so like they're just not interested. Like that would like always bother me at school because it's.
I mean, there's
it's,
that.
like,
I
man,
suppose I'm
Yeah.
the one trying to make a cartoon. So if anyone's gonna have a like put on a cartoony persona, it's I don't know. It feels like such a normal thing to me to like really just give it your everything. I guess not everyone wants to scream in front of a crowd of people.
But it's cool.
It is cool. It's so fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
Maybe which was going.
Yeah. There was one time, I was like a quirky, scientist character, whose like inventions blew up and stuff. You know, one of those, and you know,
Albert
I did
Einstein.
like the iconic like scientist voice. It was awesome, but everybody
like-
else was just doing their normal voice. I fell out of place.
yeah.
No, we. I remember reading like a play. I don't remember what play it was. It might have been Death of a Salesman or something, or maybe something Shakespeare. I don't know, but it was in my AP English class in senior year, and like I didn't often contribute to things like that because I'm like, whoa, I'm nervous. But if I did play a part, then I was like, I was gonna play it. You know, I was gonna like put my
Of
heart into
course.
it. I was gonna do it, and luckily because that was like a higher level class, that was an AP class. I think most of the people in the class were
Into it.
decent enough. Yeah, they were fine.
Yeah.
But because those are the people that care about their education. But no, it's just a shame, and that's why like it's a mixed bag when teachers make you read and stuff. This is like barely related, but it's the closest experience I have to this because the church I went to was not as cool as this and did things like that. But
Aw.
just reading in a class and stuff, it's like on the one hand, like I'm glad that the teachers do it because like make people read because maybe that's how they get into it. Maybe that's how they discover that they would like to do such a thing. But then some people just do not care, and it's like, oh my god, I can't stand to listen to
Yep.
you not know how to read at
just-
at your grade level.
It breaks your ears.
Like it's one thing to like stutter over words. It's a different thing to just like be bad at reading.
Oh, it's just so quiet you can't even hear them. It's. I didn't experience that much, but I experienced it small bits because I was homeschooled. My brother could not read aloud very well.
I'm terrible at reading out loud is the thing. I just can't. I either memorize it or just make stuff up.
It just makes
Oh my!
is
Is that a comprehension issue? Is that a vision issue? Like, can you physically read the page?
Okay, I'm not. I'm talking about like for plays. I don't make stuff up as I'm reading. it.
Oh,
Okay, you're
he's like
you're
improv.
improving. You're improving. Okay.
yeah.
He's like in class. They're like, okay, read the science textbook. He's like,
No,
he's like, yeah. As you can see, the
The
powerhouse
angry-
of the cell is
The angry
iceberg.
bird descended upon the fortress of pigs.
He's just like
Can
reading
you
history
imagine like
class.
every single text conversation? I'm just like making stuff up, making up the responses, and like having my own perfect conversation.
That'd
We
be a
don't-
Wuxi thing.
We don't need to have like AI. We just talk to Wuxi.
Oh my god. He's intelligence.
Yeah, this is. You know, I've always done like, I've never like done like a play on stage, cause I don't know, I've never done it. I don't know. They never made me do it, and I never did it. But I always did it like at the house in front of my family, where like
That's
I had
awesome.
I had a big, not trend, phase. That's the word. Trend of like magic. So I got like a bunch of magic toys. I got toys, and I learned a bunch of card tricks and like sponge ball tricks, and I would do them for my family. And I would do it like every few months, but like I wouldn't get new magic stuff, so I do the same tricks, and then a few months later I do the same tricks again. So it probably was not very entertaining, but I loved to do it. Me
You're
and
a
my cousin
performer.
used to write plays. We would like do musicals. Like at one point, I like tried to host a game show. It was not great, but it was awesome. I loved it.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
you're very clearly from a young age. Then you were a performative person. You wanted to have an audience. You wanted to be doing something to get people's attention.
I want people to look at me and go, "Wow, that guy looks ugly." No, I don't know. I like making cool stuff and being entertaining. So, yay! You guys know Austin McConnell?
I
Yeah,
know
I think you asked
Mitch
this question in the
McConnell.
last episode.
Did I mention the last episode? I think I don't. I was gonna say I don't know if I mentioned this last episode or if I mentioned it to you off camera. I assume it might have been last episode because I don't know the last time I talked to you. But he made a video about community theater. Then I was like, maybe I should do community theater. But the closest ones are like an hour away, so I do think I
you
mentioned
said
that
that
last
you had,
episode.
you had this exact moment in the previous episode. I
Well, it
remember
was so
it.
fitting right now. I was like, I should mention
It
it.
was
I-
very fitting.
I've always
Probably more
been.
fitting than.
I would say somewhat interested in theater. I mostly I did a little bit of stuff like in an arts and humanities class in 8th grade where we did improv and stuff. But
Oh.
I wanted to get into it more in high school because in senior year, they added like a ton of new classes that we could take because they were trying to like change the schedule and make things so that we could have more classes in a year than we previously could. I don't know. It was weird. It didn't work out because apparently they went right back to the old way as soon as I graduated. But
Right back.
there
to
were more
trimesters.
classes. Yeah. But I was like, okay, I'll sign up for this theater class because that would be fun. And like I was gonna go to school for film, so I was like, okay, this isn't exactly that, but it's like the closest thing I can get. So there's some performative aspect to it, I guess. And then I show up. It's the first day of the semester. I go to the classroom that's listed, and apparently they didn't hire a teacher, and they didn't know that until that day. So then we were just sitting there in this empty classroom for like 20 minutes, and eventually I think someone called someone from the office, and then they come down and they're like, yeah, so we didn't hire anybody, so you're gonna like here's a list of classes, you're gonna have to like pick a new class. We were like holding out for like hopefully someone to get hired, but they never did, and we didn't take it off the schedule, so I was really disappointed because first of all,
Dang.
how does that happen? But also,
What?
yeah, I was like, oh, theater would be fun. Like that was like a fun elective to have. Instead, what I had was accounting, which was fine. It's
Yay!
easy. It's basic level accounting. It was very easy, but like
Was it easy?
it was.
I
But I
took-
could have been doing theater.
I don't know if I'm more stupid than you or if I took a more advanced accounting course, but it was not easy. It was
I mean-
stupid.
We definitely covered the same content, but I assume you went further than we did because it was a college level class and mine was not.
I also didn't pay attention, so that's probably why it was harder.
I'm surprised it was. I mean, I don't know. I'm surprised it was easy, but also it was like the first class of the day, and it was just kind of a chill class, and I don't know. It just made sense. It wasn't too bad. And then I would just finish my work and then sleep. I slept a lot senior year. Like I slept an unfathomable amount. I had the same teacher for 3 different classes, and I would just finish his work, and then I would
Go to
sleep.
bed.
Yep.
Sweet. Shoot.
Shoot
What are
what?
you talking about? Shoot.
I don't
Who am I shooting?
remember. Oh, Wushi. We want some
Who?
steak for dinner. No.
Oh, but he's sick. How is that gonna have a negative effect?
As long as it's not
Steak?
mad cow disease.
Is it?
Wushi.
I think.
Well, if Wushi
I
was a
think it'll
cow,
be
he'd probably
fine.
have it by now.
I got mad cow disease like 8 years ago.
What do you mean you
and
got-
I'm not even a real cow. I don't really know what we're talking about right now.
Mad cow disease is what happens if a cow eats beef, and I don't think it goes away. It just like tampers their meat, and you cannot eat that cow, or you'll get like really sick and die.
I don't know. Maybe don't include this in the episode, but that's how I felt when I ate Joe's burger.
Oh my goodness.
Should I cut that out?
For what it's worth, I was a supporter. I was willing to die because like I ate more of it than most people did, and taste wise, it tasted like a really good burger. It was one of the better burgers. Like I would say, it was up there in terms of like some of the best burgers I've ever had. Like it tasted really good, and I looked at it and I'm like, this is fine. Like, because I already started eating it. Like, why stop? Might as well finish the job.
Because I've
Okay,
had Joe's
he
Burgers
saved it. I
before.
think you can put that in the episode now.
I've had Joe's Burgers before, and they're really good. I've actually copied his recipe because it's really good. And but like that day, he doesn't. I'm trying to think. He used a gas stove, and which you weren't there for this. I don't think you mentioned this, but there it was an electric stove, and he was like, "Oh, how do I put this to medium heat?" So I just turned it on for him, and I put it to a 6 out of 10, which is slightly more than medium heat.
Yeah.
Which means that they were cooking slightly faster than he thought. So I feel slightly to blame for this, but I don't know if that's 100% what would have caused it. For Wushi, I don't know if you picked up what happened. The burgers were pink on the inside, but the outside they were brown. So like he serves burgers, and we all bite into them, and it's just red, and we all just like oh, do we eat this?
You know what? I was fine with it. Brandon was
too,
tweaking
yeah.
though. Brandon was like, his timbers were shivering.
Me and Brandon were just staring at you. We're like, what do we do? And I was like, I'm not going to be real. I'm just going to eat the outside because that's the brown part. But Brandon did not even risk it. He didn't eat any of it.
You can get away with a lot more raw meat than you think. It's still not a good idea, but you'll probably be fine.
You should be. I was just worried.
It's just like...
No one got sick.
No, I started, like, I thought... The more we talked, like we had to stop talking about it because I'm like, it's gonna like have a placebo effect if we keep talking about it. Because I think it was fine, and you know what, I feel like it's not the worst thing. You know, it's beef. It's fine. It's just rare. It's okay.
Well, no, you can't eat rare ground beef. You eat rare steak because it's on the inside.
Yeah, it was on the inside.
Well. I was talking about this with a cousin of mine. He's very smart, so I trust his opinion on this. And he
we're
said,
thinking of a different cousin.
It's not. It is a different cousin. But we were talking about it, and he said that like the bacteria is only on the outside of a steak, so that when you cook it, as long as the outside is cooked, you're fine. The inside can be raw. That's how you can eat raw steaks, like rare steaks. But with like ground beef, you grind it up so like the outside and the inside mix together so that there is no clean part, so you can't eat that raw. And I looked at it and I was like, how does the bacteria know what the outside is? And he was like, I don't know. And then we stopped talking about it.
The bacteria doesn't know anything. It's like this clip of XQC where he's talking about like a submarine imploding, and he's like, so the air thinks that there's no air here, so it goes in and it explodes. And I'm like, the air doesn't think anything.
What? Dang, that's funny.
I'm looking at a chart here of a burger from like well done to rare, and if there's a chart that has this and it's telling me how to cook it in each of these ways, I think it's fine. I think it's okay.
Is it?
I just know chicken bad. Chicken, you will die. I gotta go to Bojangles to get a chicken dog.
That's been there for a while.
Well, I don't go. I go like once a year.
I go not too often. I go like maybe every month, and I've seen it for a while, and I think we've talked about it before. But over the past like month, you guys have been talking about the chicken dog again. I'm like, what is it like new again? Did you guys forget?
The last time I went to Bojangles was like not recently, before last time. It's just like if I'm passing through that town where it is, I will go because it's like the cool thing. It's like, oh, we don't have that at home, so I'm gonna go, and I like it. No, dang. If I did, I would eat it more often.
You shouldn't. It's not very healthy for you.
I don't care. I come from the land of KFC. Do you think I care? I'd rather have
That's
Bojangles
true.
over KFC.
That's true.
KFC is a different beast. I was trying to explain this to someone before, and I don't think they really understood what I meant, and it's hard to explain. But like, if you just compare, like, take chicken from KFC, compare it to like Popeyes or Bojangles, it like KFC is just fundamentally different. It is different. Like, it's Popeyes and like Bojangles and places like that. You look at the chicken; it's very traditional, right? In the way it tastes and the way it looks. It's like just what you
You
expect
mean,
fried chicken to be. KFC fried
chicken.
chicken is different. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
can
kinda
tell
have
by
to-
looking at it how different it is. Like, it is very different.
It's also cheaper.
And they got
there's
the
that.
11 herbs and spices.
Yoshi?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Can I talk about my bye week?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
we're
shoot.
like over half an hour in, and we haven't even got to the first topic of the episode. Welcome to Arcanex. Expect this from every episode. How was y'all's bye week? I gotta
Just
bring
means
some
we're
of that
doing good.
southern draw.
So, man, okay. So this is the least interesting thing probably. I mean, it was fun, but it's the least interesting to tell stories about. But I went to a camp this year, church camp.
Ooh.
But what's interesting about that camp is it's this is the camp we do every year, and this is the camp I was at when I was originally put in the Arcanex group chat that caused me to meet all of you. So it's always a significant event when that camp rolls around, because it's like, it's been another year. Hooray.
That's true.
It's the same time that Simey Cat was added, weren't you?
Yeah, Simon Cat too.
Yeah,
Probably.
I was at a thing, and around that time, Smash Max was also a thing before he
Smash Back was a thing?
renounced God. No,
What?
back when he did religious church type things, he was also on a trip at that time.
Everyone. Oh, I guess it's midsummer. Of course, everyone's gonna be on vacation. That's not
It was
That-
in Mississippi.
Mississippi. You?
Go
What
on,
did the
Wushi.
missus do?
No, let's listen to Wush.
Yeah, I've got
Carry on.
two more things.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm gonna save the third one for. I'm gonna save the most recent one for last, because I think it's most likely to start more of a conversation and get us going. So
Now
for
that
the
you've
second
said that,
thing,
I'm gonna purposely not talk about it.
No, Wacko. The second thing, what was the? Oh yeah. So I was almost done with my do-gooders pilot script, right? And this is like the thing. This is the thing that's stopping
Can I
me.
read it? Can I read it? Can I read it? Can I
This
read
is-
it? Can I read it? Can I read it? Can I read it?
Wacko, give me 1 second here.
He said he's almost done.
Okay.
This is the thing that's stopping me from like really making progress on the episode, because I'm pretty excited to get the voice actors together and stuff. But I don't know, some cruel force of nature put a thought in my head, and it's a way better plot idea for introducing the characters and the premise of the show. So I'm starting the script from scratch to do that idea instead.
Can I read the old one?
I'll give you the old one. It's still gonna be an
Yay!
episode, but it's not gonna be the first one. But yeah, and also I'm remaking Vincent's model. That's my main character. I'm remaking his model because it was one of the first ones I did, and I drew him a lot, and it's kind of changed over time subconsciously to be better.
Wait,
So I'm just making a new 3D model for it.
is he the main character, or is he the main character alongside Louis?
It's hard to say. It's like Phineas and Ferb. It's the same thing as that. Like Ferb is technically like one of the like the main character, but like Phineas is the one that's always like initiating everything and like causing things to happen.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
What's the third
Uh,
thing?
Third thing, guys, I made a new friend today.
What?
So there was there.
What
I
are
was
you,
at work.
5?
So, let me.
What's happening?
Okay, so I was at work, right? I was at work working around, and I went on my phone because it was downtime. The boss was getting more Todd delay, so I had some time to get on my phone. And I got a text from a stranger like, "How are you doing? I'm well." That's what I responded, and then they were like, "Hey, is this Coach?" I should probably not say their real names. Is this Coach Julie? Uh, and I was like, "No, I think you had the wrong number." And then they were like, "Oh, sorry. I hope you. I hope I didn't bother you." And I was like, "No, all good. God bless my friend." And then they were like, "Hey, you're really friendly. Want to be friends?" And now I'm friends with a 32-year-old, no, a 37-year-old woman from Los Angeles.
What?
What?
Yeah, this.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
this-
on.
What's up?
There's no way you guys have the same area code. How
No,
poorly
no,
did
no,
you
no, no,
write
no.
in this phone number?
So it's one number off.
Okay.
That's how they got it wrong, I think.
Oh, some people do that on purpose. Like
Someone's
they're
gonna-
like, "Oh, call your number, neighbor."
They're gonna be like, oh, he's one number off from Los
And
Angeles.
that's one of the things that
Hmm.
weirded me out. Like, I've never seen this area code before, but I don't know. I just kind of gave my default response. It took them like 3 messages out of me for them to be like, "Hey, you're a really kind and understanding person. Let's be friends." And I was like, "Yeah, I want to be friends."
This
I
lady
mean, I
just sounds
think they-
bored.
Yeah, I think they got a good read on you.
That's bizarre. I want to
She's
see
gonna
where
fly
this goes.
to. She's gonna fly to Los Angeles for you. Ever go
I'll
to
tell
too
you
many
what
games?
happened. I
Yeah.
haven't
Ventus?
I haven't gotten a response yet. From like when I talked about my job, what I do for fun. But we'll tell you what happens.
We'll find out.
That sounds like a future plot thread.
Speaking of future plot threads, Wuxi, how's the messenger?
It's awesome, man. I got to the part where I got to the part where the thing happens, and like everything is like Metroid now.
What?
Uh,
Wait. What thing?
The part where it becomes Metroid,
Okay.
and you kind of explore around. My
I
one
should've
and
paid
only
attention.
nitpick is that I can't run. I wish I could go a little faster, but that's about it.
Okay. What you're saying is you wish you had a Dashel?
Yeah, I wish Dashel was in the game.
Yeah. Hi, Ventus,
Bro,
by the way.
I think you're
something-
wrong.
Something scary happened at work. I think the timelines are breaking.
Do you want to put it in the podcast?
Me?
Did a 37-year-old
You're
woman
in the
from Los Angeles
podcast,
text
by the
you?
way.
Oh, this is the podcast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we
Everyone's
gotta put a
joining.
stop. We gotta put a stop to this. We gotta put a stop to this.
Should we?
Yes.
I'm hanging up.
Wait, no. Wait, where'd he go? Where did you just kill the dude? Where did he go?
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
It
At
wasn't
what
me.
point are we gonna have to
What
do
just
this
happened?
in the moderator voice chat?
Hold on.
I mean,
I'll
why
fix
don't you
this.
just make one called recording?
Bye.
Oh shoot, Zadmin VC.
I put us in the
My
admin. No one knows we're
episode.
here. We just, I don't know what was I'm so confused. What just happened? So that was Ventus, friend of the show, and L35, friend of the show, for like 1 second. He didn't even say a sentence.
He tried.
So what was happening?
Why am I being pinged and no mic? Another successful episode of Arcanex at Wushi at Wacko. What
Confused.
does that mean?
I don't know. L35 is. I don't. We gotta bring him on an episode at some point.
I assume that's
Um,
why he's here.
No, well,
How
he
did he
joined.
get here?
Simey Cat started putting a link to the server in the
link
episodes.
the link is technically public. Anyone can anyone can
Yeah.
infiltrate their episodes
Why would I do
if they
that?
want.
Why would I do that?
Why would you?
Why would I post
I don't know why he did it, but there was like there's mod chats like this to record the podcast that we just didn't use. Well, I didn't use this week because someone here is not a mod because we refused to promote Wuxi.
Oh,
What?
Wait, are you a mod?
Yes, I'm a mod. I was
he's
here before
Arcanex
you.
member, so he should be, right?
Well, I meant you.
Michael, I think I'm the one who gave you mod.
I have legacy member.
I was kidding. I meant Smash Max.
I also am a
Cat,
mod. It
'cause
does
he's
say
not.
I'm administrator.
So can you see this VC?
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay.
Could
Well,
see it
then-
the whole time.
That was my fault. Anyway, continue praising the messenger. Or were you done? I forgot what you were saying.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you wanna run,
I
bud.
can say more about the messenger.
Please do.
So, something that I didn't know was gonna happen when I played the messenger. I thought it was just gonna be like a super serious ninja game, but there's also like really funny like Super Paper Mario dialogue.
Yeah.
And you could have told me about that, and I might have. I still wouldn't have bought it until the thing was on sale, but like I would have been more interested.
When you say you did the thing, I did get confused because there's a joke in the game when you get to what what you think is the final boss but isn't. They call it the thing, and they hype up that it's the thing, and they just call it, oh, we gotta do the thing, and they do the thing, and then it's the boss. So I thought that was what you were talking about, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that was in my subconscious about the game. I think the thing, those two words were in there, even though it's an actual thing that happens in the game. But I was referring to when it becomes a Metroidvania.
Yeah, the good part.
Awesome game. I like looking for the little, the things.
The things. How many times can we say the word thing?
But what is it? What are the things that you smash to get something? I haven't gotten them all yet.
Oh, I want to say chipper coins, but that might be what they're called in Shovel Knight.
I don't know. Those are fun to look for, though.
What are the green coins from the messenger? Power seals.
Yeah,
yeah,
power
that's it.
seals.
Or.
Dude, the shopkeeper is the shopkeeper's my favorite guy.
He's
That
so
guy's
it's
so
a good game.
funny.
He's great. He is
He's a
great.
cool dude.
So Simon Cat, you were playing. You beat it. What did you think?
Well, not every message is about the delivery.
Oh my
That's true.
gosh, you're right.
I also like the shopkeeper's character design. I like his red eyeballs.
He went to
Poking out
Home
the
Depot.
darkness.
It's also your character design for a very
For
short
a
amount
sec-
of
when you
time.
put the cloak on, when he finally lets you open. I don't know how many
Don't
people
spoil
try-
anything.
Yeah. I mean, how many people watching this are like man, I hope no one spoil. You put a timestamp on screen for when I'm done saying this, I guess.
Okay.
But I like that you can completely miss like the hyping up of the wardrobe if you just
Yeah.
don't try opening it before you're supposed to.
It's really cool. It's a good game. It's a good game.
That was the
That's all
first
I had
thing
to say
tried.
about my bye week, though. So,
Right. So,
Sammy
Messenger.
Cat can take it away.
Nope.
Simon Cat.
Um.
For those that don't know, you're not Simon Cat, right?
Right.
We can break the
I
illusion.
hate to say it. I really like being Simon Cat. And I wish I could stay this way forever. But the truth must come out that I am not Simon Cat. I'll never be Simon Cat. And that's okay.
Who are you?
And who are you?
I'm Smash Max. That's the
Smash
name that I
Max?
have on the internet. The internet is a cool place.
Wait.
Don't plug my channel. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Where'd it go?
It's there. You're just not gonna find anything
Weren't-
new.
Weren't you up? Well, you were in episode 4, weren't you?
Whichever one we talked about, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, I know that because it's the title. That title that says nothing about me, just Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, this was before we started putting the guests in the titles.
I think I started that, just for the record.
With the ghost, not ghost, with the cake video?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Apparently,
Oh,
apparently, the conversation about the Super Smash Bros. Movie was more important than me being in the video.
Yeah, maybe so.
Not even the first time I've talked about that on video in a format like that.
Well, wait, when? What'd you do before?
A Mario movie video with Ventus.
Oh,
Because we
okay.
spend like half the video
That's
talking
fair.
about it.
I forgot about that video.
Hey, me too, don't worry.
So you're replacing Simon Cat, right?
Permanently?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead, right?
Well,
Yeah, we
I haven't heard
lost
of him in like a few hours.
It's dead enough. I'm here.
When is the last time I spoke to him at 1 o'clock?
Last time you spoke to him, you said he didn't look like Simon Cat, so I
That's
think
fair.
he's been replaced.
He sent a picture, and I'm like, this picture does not look like Simon Cat. Who are you? No,
It's
put that in the
Simon
video.
Cat.
Thanks, Smash Max.
Yeah, of course.
So Smash Max, how was your bye week? You know what? No, how was your life since the last time you were on Arcanex?
Oh,
that's a good twist.
Is it?
That's a good twist.
There's a lot to unpack there. And I don't know.
Go
what
over
should be
everything.
said. Everything. So I was on in like early December, I think. Okay.
Let me check.
Well, I just remember a specific event that happened during the recording of it, and I think that was in December.
It was December. It was uploaded December 10th.
I think it was
If I-
recorded like December 2nd,
I
3rd,
go
4th.
back December 3rd.
I knew it. I'm a genius. Yeah, that's right. Anyway,
What event happened?
yeah.
You have to remind me.
And I can't because I can't say it on recording. It's private.
Was it?
Anyways, in December, I got on a plane and I visited Spiffy131, friend of the show, and Z Gamer Guys, not friend of the show yet. That was fun. That was a good time. I went to a place that I can't disclose, but I was there. And we
Michigan?
did some fun things. Not Michigan. It was a fun time. Went to the place that I'm not gonna say because it would say exactly where we were.
You went to famous
saw the-
location in state.
I saw
Or
the
country.
Sonic movie. It was good.
That just reminded
Not
me
gonna
of a
talk
funny
about that because
story.
that's
I'll
7 months ago.
Let you finish.
I don't. You asked for my entire life story from December up until now.
I'm kidding. You give us the highlights. What's interesting happening in your life right now?
Oh, let's see. Not a lot interesting, just a lot of stress. Because as it would so happen, there's a few weeks left before I enter the thing known as college, and that's where
Well, you
I'll
really
be
need to go. You can't even speak.
Yeah, I know. I'm learning about psychology so I can understand why I'm so messed up in the head.
I'll
Why I
fix
don't
it
know.
in post.
I don't know words good. Fix me. I'm gonna get fixed. That's what.
Like a dog.
Yeah, that's what I say when I go to the doctor for anything. Anything. If I go to the doctor, I'm like, they're gonna fix me.
Don't. Well, maybe it doesn't have the same connotations as you say it when you go to the vet.
They fixed
I'm
me
gonna-
up real good.
What does she
you
know?
A few years ago, at this point, like 2.
What else has
Oh, that
happened?
was 2 years ago. Oh my gosh.
I mean, too many games, but we were all there, so that doesn't really count.
Wushu wasn't.
He made it. He was just late.
Hey, Wushu, how was
Yeah.
it?
Oh well, I
do?
got there and there was no one I knew. In fact, it was an empty convention center, so that was a little disappointing. But yeah, it sucked.
It sounds lovely.
I'm trying to think if I have anything interesting that's happened lately. I don't think I do, but I'm gonna try to reach into my brain and see if
You want to? Wushu said he
anything.
got a story. Do you want him to talk about that? What you think?
Yeah, you can go ahead, Woosher.
Okay, so something about the church camp I didn't mention that I completely glossed over for some reason is it it was in the Black Hills, and that's where Mount Rushmore is, and there's a bunch of like cool like
Yo.
foresty hills and like rocky mountains, and it looks really cool. And one of the activities is that you go and see Mount Rushmore. And on that day where you got to go and see Mount Rushmore, it was very, very misty. So we drove there, and we were like, okay, we gotta get a little closer, or we're not gonna see the thing. We get as close as we possibly can. We know the faces are there, but you cannot see them. It was some people's first time there too. For me, it was a cool new experience because I've already seen the thing, but there were other people who hadn't seen Mount Rushmore yet, so they just didn't. They just saw mist.
Yeah. If
Oh.
you've seen it before, what are your thoughts on it?
It's there. I like walking around in the Black Hills. Kind of cool
It's
to see
tiny.
the faces.
It's so far away. I thought I could get
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah. But yeah, no. The mist itself did make for really cool views on the drive there. Though it looked just like when
You
we were
couldn't
really
know where
high
you're
up.
going.
It looked like the Angry Birds movie when they're on top of the wrong mountain and like Bomb is crying. It looked like that. It was so cool.
Obama's crying.
No,
Obama's
Bob.
in the Angry Birds movie?
You
And
guys
he's
need to
crying?
educate yourselves first of all.
Oh, wait, hold
Uh,
on. What's Obama's last name?
I think it's a good one.
Messenger.
What an original joke. I've never heard it anywhere.
Obama.
It's
I
Care,
think that's
by the
all I
way.
had to say. But it was really funny. All we could think was Gru must be stealing it. This is the perfect cover up.
Oh my gosh, he is. He had to do a step down from the moon, but you know.
that kind of messed things up. He's got to start. He's got to take a few steps back and
Exactly.
get back to the humble stuff.
Oh, that reminds me. It doesn't really dox me, but there is a town. I'd call it a town. There's a town in my state where I have a relative that lives called Mount Washington, and I was going to visit as a kid, and I thought Mount Washington was Mount Rushmore. Because I knew Washington was
Oh,
on
no.
Mount Rushmore. I knew Washington was there, so therefore Mount Washington was Mount Rushmore. And I was very disappointed when I didn't see the
That's
faces of our fine, not even founding fathers. Lincoln's not a founding father, but
Presidents.
Our-
Just say
the
presidents.
fine presidents.
I mean, it's
Presidents they
cool.
were.
But I think the main thing like I get excited for whenever I go there is just the Black Hills scenery. I love. I'm pretty sure I sent pictures of this, but like, me and my cousin and Dangus went there, and we just hiked up. We hiked up the tallest mountain in South Dakota, and it was awesome. It looked just like the Angry Birds movie, and I brought jerky and nuts, and we just sat up top there for a while, enjoying our treats.
Wushi.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dangus, is there anything you need to announce?
Is there?
What?
Is there?
What?
I was told of this, and I don't know if it was true.
Who told you anything?
Dangus!
Are you talking about the South
You-
trip?
Huh?
You can't trust anything he says.
You know, you've mentioned it before in the show of like you and your friends have made videos, and you made 50 of them, and then you're gonna release all of them back to back to back to back after you made 50. Dangus said the first one comes out the 25th.
The 25th. Oh no, he's full of it.
Oh,
As he often
I put it
is.
on my calendar to watch the Wushi thing, and it's not even
Uh-huh.
happening. Why? Why have you disappointed me like
Yeah.
this, Wushi? Technically,
I think he's
Dangus.
I don't
checking
know
his
yet.
Whoa! Whoa! Why are you muted?
Is he? I
Like
I don't
this,
know yet.
Wushi? Technically,
think he's
Dangus.
checking his.
Whoa! Whoa! Why are you muted?
Is he? I
Okay. I'm recording right now, by the way.
Who is this? Wait, what's happening? What is happening?
He's come to reclaim his throne.
Okay.
Oh, you
so-
can keep
I'm-
that. You can keep that in. If you want. I was just talking. I was.
So Wushi leaves the room talking to somebody. Simon Cat joins muted and then plays the music bot playing Diddy Kong Racing. And
This is real bad. Hey, I was really bad. Your social security number. Oh no! Get back here, Semi-Cat. Ah, Semi-Cat. I want to impersonate you on
goodness.
phone.
what is happening?
This is a person you all
This is
know.
awful. Give me back. I'm on the run from the feds. The feds. Get out on the ground. Ah, social security number. I need a phone. No, please.
He's really bad at running.
I'm gonna turn off the music bot.
Yeah. So now we see why I'm replacing him.
Yeah, because
Makes
he's
sense.
on the run from the feds.
I was
You
wrong.
know that-
He wasn't dead, but he may be soon.
That reminds me
so,
of a
like,
thing that
I-
happened at too many
can I-
games.
No, you go. You tell
But-
me about that first.
Well, I was gonna. Well, he's running from. I think I did tell this last episode.
I think I know what you're about to say.
Never
and
mind.
if it is, then you did.
I can't forget the last episode happened.
But no, were you saying before I started talking to my dad? Were you like talking about like you put like not bookmarks? You like marked your calendars for like the 25th.
Yeah.
Yes. Was it the picture of me with like milk with that text on it?
What? What?
It's in our community post.
Of
Is
the
there-
YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's on our community post.
I don't know the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, you don't. No, but we community posted, or Dangus did. This was all him. Yeah, the episodes are coming out on the 25th.
Are
And
they
it
not?
was, no, it was. He showed us that, and Nick was like, "What am I?" A friend of the show. What? We can't do that. We don't have enough. We can't do that in 25th.
Aww.
Yeah, but dang, we know there was never an intention to do that. It was just, it was just Dangus being funny.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I was getting excited. I was like, oh, yo, what are they gonna do? I'm gonna see like Baby Wooshie.
You just
What?
wait.
What?
You're still trying to get them done by the end of the year.
What?
You know, speaking of
That's really funny that you fell for that though. Dangus is gonna get a kick out of that.
I didn't think it was lying to me. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He-
There's really
he told
nothing to
it to my
indicate that it's a
face.
lie.
I was in
Yep.
VC with him. He had his camera on, and I was like, hey, do you know when they're coming out? He's like, oh yeah, they're coming out on the 25th.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
most
this
casual
month?
and
He's like,
serious
yeah, they're
voice you
coming.
could possibly imagine, right?
Yeah, I was very
Yeah,
sad.
that's Dangus.
That's Dangus. I should have known.
Yeah, I mean he says some crazy things, man. You can't trust anything. I would say, I would go to my DMs and say, what he sent me once, but actually I don't think I can say that. I don't.
How
I
long
can
ago
only
was it?
imagine what goes on in there.
How long ago was it?
It's like a year ago.
Okay, that's the one. So it's not when I was talking to him. Because we talked about you when I was talking to him.
What he said was, I just found out interracial marriage is a real thing people do.
That's funny.
That's actually really funny. Dangus, you can't say that.
That's my first
funny.
DM with him.
That's funny.
He didn't even tell me about that. He did that for his own entertainment.
Yeah.
It's my entertainment too. That was great. No, Lucia, I don't know if we told you this, but during too many games, I like burned a CD. I did tell you this. Where like
Yeah.
I some of your songs that you've sang in the past are up there.
Which
And
ones?
I have King Pig Rap, I think that's what it's called, and
King Pig
Family
Song
Swan.
Listing? Family
I've been-
Swan.
I've been actually listening to them, and I've been like learning the lyrics, and like I have the CD in my car, and when anyone like I drive anyone anywhere, I turn on that song specifically because it's just like a literal child singing about not wearing a wig. And everyone's like, "What are you playing?" And it makes me laugh every time. My sister does not like this. Like, she's like, "Why are you playing this one again?" It's great.
Dude, I'm
It's
so
great.
excited. I eventually, once either when I'm more musically talented or I have more access to musically talented people, I'm definitely gonna get like an orchestral, not real orchestra, but like just a very dramatic remix of that melody of like, "Hi, I'm King Pig."
Get a choir in the background.
Dude, do you still remember the lyrics to Family Swan?
It seems today that
All
all you see
see.
is silence from Lucy on 2015.
Yeah.
Where are those good old-fashioned plushies on which we used to rely? Lucky there's a family swine.
Dude, this is like I'm in my
Lucky
car right now.
There's a hog who positively wants to do all the things that make
Yeah,
us
sure.
mine and mine. He's a family swine.
Dude, I listen to this like every day. It's beautiful.
Dude, there's some deep cut references in there. I'm surprised. I'm surprised anyone but me likes it. Like all the things that make us mine and mine. That was a reference to Dangus's old videos because our channels were interconnected at that point. But he had his character Format Pig, which was just a ripoff of my character King Pig, but I didn't care. But his Format Pig had a song about like, in my mind, I like to rhyme all the words in my mind, and I like to mine and my. He had a song like that, so that was a good reference that rhymed with laugh and cry, to put mine and mine in that part. And I
can
had
tell,
Dangus
like-
voice Format Pig for that.
That the family swine is clearly something that like you wrote, but the king pig grab, I'm like 100% sure it's just Child Wushu making up each line on the spot.
That was okay. I'm gonna
Doesn't
start
make-
recording.
It's not a song.
Hi,
It's just
I'm
like a
King
poem
Pig.
of nonsense.
Then I'm gonna pause the video. Then I come up. Okay, what rhymes with
Yeah.
King Pig? I want to play with a twig. I unpause the recording. I want to play with a twig.
I could tell you're wearing a wig. No, I'm not.
Yeah, that was
it's
down to the
great.
melody that was made up on the spot.
Yeah, like at one point, you're like, I want to play with a marker. Without the flash, it makes it darker. And I'm like, those are completely unrelated things. They just
That's a
rhyme.
fire rhyme, though. That's a fire rhyme.
It's beautiful. I don't have it down, but I'm trying to learn it.
Dude,
So
there's
it's
more King Pig
funny.
songs. That was just the most
Are there?
iconic one. Yeah, you want to see more?
At some point. I need to make a CD. It'll
Yeah,
be
not
great.
during the podcast, I suppose. I'll send them to you afterwards.
Oh boy.
But there's like
I
two
love it.
more, I think, maybe three. That was a series of King Pig songs. That
It's
was
gonna
just
be
the most
epic.
iconic first one.
Sweet. Smash Max, have you thought of what happened during your bye week yet?
I'm looking at the Wendy's menu right now.
Aubrey?
Looking at the biggie deals. Dude, they got they got Taki fries.
Do you know like teriyaki?
Yeah,
Like the sauce?
it's a good sauce, a good flavor. Yum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went at that church event. The preacher was talking, and he was like, yeah, "Did you know the most popular snack is chips?" And this one kid was like, "I like teriyakis," and like that is not a snack. And he was like, "Yeah, they are. It's like the spicy chip thing. Like that's not called teriyaki."
Teriyaki.
It's
That
the
was-
flavor, I'm sure. I'm sure whatever that
Is
kid
it?
likes is teriyaki flavored.
He meant Takis. I'm sure they make like
Oh.
teriyaki flavored
Teriyaki.
chips.
Oh,
Chips.
perhaps Takis are. Teriyaki is like a jerky flavor. That you put that on meat.
This
Yeah,
is
it's like,
foreign. This is like a Japanese flavored Lay's.
Yeah, I only ever see it at like Japanese steakhouses.
Yeah,
they got Japanese Lay's that are
like-
teriyaki flavored.
Like, general like Asian cuisine. I see it at Chinese buffets. I don't know what exactly it originates from. I'm sure they just put whatever Asian cuisine in whatever
What is
buffet.
Japanese sticky teriyaki Pringles.
Ew, sticky? Why do you
Yeah, I don't
want
know
them
why
to be
it says
sticky?
sticky.
There's some wild Pringles flavors. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't mess with Pringles as much as I did when I was a kid. They just kind of, no, they don't hit the same.
They had a really good flavor that hasn't existed for a long, long time, but it was like tortilla chips with a salsa flavored flavor on it, and it was great. But it doesn't exist anymore, and it hasn't existed for years, and I stand by that it was a thing. Speaking of things that don't exist anymore, there was a show I used to watch when I was a kid. Me and Dangus used to watch as a kid, and I loved it. It was called Counterfeit Cat. It's one of those obscure Disney XD shows. But like Disney XD is acknowledging all their obscure old shows at the moment. Like Disney Channel is like doing a bunch of stuff with it. And I still have yet to see Counterfeit Cat. And I was talking to Dangus about it, and he was like, I do not remember. I mean, the name is kind of familiar, but... And I feel like it's driving me insane. Nobody knows what this show is, but I thought it was the coolest thing when I was a kid.
Never heard of it.
I've never seen this in my life. I'm
Came out in
looking at it.
2016, had one season.
I think it might have been like 2016, but I don't know.
I looked it up.
remember
Lucy.
Yeah. So it is a real thing. I showed him the intro, and I had a little line at the end that was like "counterfeit cat," and that was the only thing he remembered from the show. I just feel,
Dang.
I don't know, because I loved the show. I don't even remember that much about it. I just feel like I don't.
You know
was
that
I
it happened.
was I the only one that saw this when it was coming out?
Apparently, that's the reason it got canceled after one season.
Like, I was watching Disney XD at that point, but not
Only Phineas
that,
and Ferb.
apparently. Like, Phineas and Ferb, probably freaking Lab Rats. I like the Lab Rats.
Because
Kick
people know what
Butowski
Milo
is
Murphy's Law is. That's one of the
Butowski,
obscure
right?
Disney XD shows, but people know about that. And fish hooks. People know about fish hooks. Why
I
don't
hated
people talk about
fish
counterfeit cat?
I saw fish hooks, like, late at night when I would wake up in the middle of the night, and I was like, turn it off. I'm scared.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know.
Butowski.
We were very picky with our TV, but for some reason we let fish hooks play. We had good fun with fish hooks. Not we would always turn off Gravity Falls for some reason. I've seen the show now.
What?
It's great. But back in the day we did not.
I didn't watch Gravity Falls when it came out, but like a few
Oh,
years
I
after it
did.
had ended, I was like on beach vacation. I was like on what beach? I was on vacation at the beach, and instead of going to the beach, I sat inside and watched Gravity Falls because it came on TV. And I don't know like why, but it was like the only thing that came on TV was like the same 10 episodes of like Spider-Man and Gravity Falls and some other show, and they'd play those 10 episodes on loop. So when they got to the end of the 10, just play the 10 again. And I don't know if that was like that TV specifically or what was happening. So I just watched the same like 3 episodes of Gravity Falls over and over and over. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to watch more of the show. And I watched it later, and it was really good. Good show.
Great show. I think the main thing that excited me that I watched when it was coming out. I mean, we saw a little bit of Phineas and Ferb episodes as they were coming out. I remember the Africa one, but you know
Okay.
we didn't
That's
see
a good one.
we got into that closer to the end of the series, I believe. But Milo Murphy's Law, we were there from the beginning.
I was
and
there
I'll
when
tell
that
ya,
dropped.
we were dude, when the Phineas and Ferb effect dropped, and like, man, that was the craziest experience.
I like that was when that dropped. It was like that was at the point where like I wanted to figure out how to watch it, but also I didn't care enough to figure out what they mean when they went like 5/6 CS. And like what I don't know what any of this means, but it just meant it came out like 5 o'clock or 6 Central, I think. But I didn't know that, so I was like, I don't know what this means, and I just never watched it. But I always knew I wanted to watch it, and I did watch it eventually
that
when I got Disney Plus.
I like it quite a lot. It's very. I mean, it's the same
It's
sense
pretty
of
good.
humor. If you think Phineas and Ferb is funny, like you're good.
It's
to
not
go.
as
It's
good,
just
but I
it's
like
feel
it.
like Phineas and Ferb, but if everything bad happens to this one dude.
I feel like
It's just like it's just what the
all-
show is about.
I feel like all the shows created. I'll say Dan Povenmire because one of them he was the only creator, but credits to Swampy. Of
Is
course.
Swampy not do
But-
Hamster and Gretel?
No, Swampy wasn't a part of Hamster and Gretel, but like
Dang.
every show in that universe, like it follows like a mindlessly optimistic main character, and I don't know if that's intentional, but I kind of like it. Hamster and Gretel isn't that good though. The jokes just don't hit for me.
Mr. Dan Povenmire, he said someone asked him what his favorite joke he ever wrote for a show was, and he shows some bit of Hamster and Gretel, and I'm like, why? This is fine.
Yeah, I mean there's
Nah.
there's some exhales in there, but like I don't know. there's some real knee slappers in Milo and Phineas. I don't know what went wrong. Even the new season that is happening, I think alongside Hamster and Gretel, like that. I don't know.
It's better.
I don't know if I'm nostalgia blind, but the writing feels so much more witty, and just the new season of Phineas and Ferb that's happening at the same time. I don't know what's happening.
See, I don't know, because I've seen a few episodes, and they're really trying to tie back into the previous show. So they're making, like, references and jokes about previous episodes. So, like I don't know if this is just because there's been such a long time between the previous season and this one, that they're just trying to, like, overly force it in. And,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
that's why I'm
not a
enjoying
big
it, or
fan
what?
of
I don't
that
know.
part, actually. I like when they do like the 2 nickel jokes. I mean, that wasn't a recurring gag. I wish they
No, it
they
was
just
not.
leave that to the movie. But like there are other jokes in there when they come up with new stuff. Like I eat it up. Like they're doing so much new stuff with the season on top of that, and that's what I'm in for.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's a really good show. Next episode of Arcanex, we're just talking about Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
Has Simon Cat even seen that? He always gets quiet when we talk about Phineas and Ferb.
How often do we talk about Phineas and Ferb?
I don't know, just-
apparently.
Yeah.
I don't, Rick. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Simon Cat has some Phineas and Ferb related trauma. Maybe
Oh
we
my
should
gosh,
just.
you're right. I apologize.
I could be entirely making this up. I don't even know.
I think you are. I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway.
It's just like when I'm reading out loud, just making stuff up.
I did want to say, I don't know. I might have mentioned it last episode, but it happened like right after we recorded the last episode. It was my birthday, and I turned 21. I was 21. That's fun.
I remember that was the night. I was very happy that night. I don't remember why.
I don't know either. I don't think
I
anybody
don't
knew
remember why.
It was my family's 4th of July party, and that's not why I was in such a good mood. I still
Your
don't know what
July
happened.
party was on the
My
11th.
family-
He's just a happy man.
Why was he so late? Hold on.
Yeah, it rained on us a lot. Actually, it rained on us that day too. We did it another. We finished up we hung out and we ate food, but that's all we did, and then we did fireworks the next day, just at night. It was a great day though. It was just a wonderful, jolly day.
It was
Apparently.
for some people.
Yeah.
Yo. Well, are we ready to end the episode? Or we got something else to add? What?
Are we?
I think.
We-
I don't.
Did we really make it through a whole thing with just the bye week and everything else was just chilling?
We can do that. We can talk. We've done it multiple times. I don't even know if we
Dude,
need
we're
us
getting
being-
good at this. We're getting good at this whole
we
like
finally
being friends with
learned
each
how
other
to
thing.
talk.
I've said this before, but unlike in the first episode, we didn't know what to do. So like we wouldn't know when someone finished a sentence when to start talking, or like would there be awkward pauses because we're like, oh, I don't want to interrupt someone that's going to talk, and we wouldn't know what to say. We wouldn't know how to carry on from topic to topic. But like as we go, we get better and better at it. So like the newer episodes need far less editing to cut out spaces, just because we leave less of them, because we know what we're doing, and it makes my job a lot easier. Especially since I'm having to edit Simon Cat's episode this week because he's not here. I don't know if you picked up on that or not.
Dude,
Wait, Simon Cat's not here?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Oh
I
my
just spoiled that. He might not be here next time. I'm not sure. We haven't figured it out yet.
Dude, let's just replace it. Who? Oh my goodness.
I do want to point out before we end that Smash Max is basically Simon Cat's replacement for this episode. I don't know why. Simon Cat just said, hey, get Smash Max to replace me, and you can figure out why when you talk about it on the episode.
Wait,
Yeah. And I
wait
haven't
a
figured out
minute.
why.
I
I
have
don't
yet
know
to have
why.
a big group. Hold on a minute.
wait.
Was it related to him running away from the feds?
He was like, try to. He said, when he comes on the episode, just pretend that it's me, and then say it's not me, but pretend that he's replaced me, and then say he's not replaced me, and then try to figure out why he replaced me for this episode. So like,
I mean,
I don't know why you.
So I mean,
What?
you're replacing him because he got chased down by the feds. Is that the lore?
I don't.
But why
know.
why Smash Max?
I mean, back in the day, we used to joke about like
Yeah, they have
oh,
Smash Max to Simon Cat too.
Is that all it is?
Is that why? Was I a part of
Maybe.
these conversations?
I
That
don't
was
know.
like
That might have been like Arcanex.
I'm pretty sure that was like
Oh,
BW?
early Arcanex before you were like.
I don't even know why it was a
supposed to be
joke. It was
gaming group
just
channel.
like oh, I'm Simon Cat. And that's all it was. It's just like
Yeah.
I was Simon Cat.
That's a funny joke. I'm laughing so hard right
Right,
now.
like
Then I
don't
got the
know.
hat and I got
Like-
to be the fake Simon Cat.
I feel like there's got to be a deeper reason, but I don't know. Why.
Dude, that one day we were playing Among Us, and like you had your camera on, and then Simon Cat killed you, and then like we looked at your camera, and you put on Simon Cat's hat, and you were reenacting how he killed you.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was-
'Cause I,
it ruined the game, but it was so funny.
technically, I could have just unmuted and accomplished the same thing, but that,
Yeah,
you know,
but it was so good.
I-
It was so
yeah, I
good.
like to think of it as a clever loophole, but really, it was just as cheating as that. But it was really
It's
funny.
just cheating. But it was we let it slide one time because it was really funny.
Oh, why
Right.
didn't we record that? That was
Uh-huh.
awesome.
Long
Speaking
time
of
ago.
things we recorded, when is Brandon gonna put out the Mario versus Luigi thing?
We can ask him.
Yeah,
Didn't he
I'm
do
excited for that. The first
well,
one, not
one
the
of
one
them.
where we
Is there
started a
another one?
podcast cult.
I didn't know there's another one.
The first one, yeah. Were
Alright.
you in that? I remember I was just like...
I wasn't in any of them.
What? Oh man, that's too bad. I just remember me and Mr. Green Explosion, friend of the show, started like we found a way to make Mario and Luigi sit down by ground pounding and holding down. And I guess that naturally that led us to like sitting down together and starting a podcast, and then everyone joined, and I was like a cult. I don't remember, but it was really
Was
fun.
that the one that I wasn't there?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I did it a couple times, and then one of the times we played the game, my internet was so bad. My ping was like multiple hundreds, and I was like, I cannot play this game, so I just left. It was sad.
It was maybe both, neither of you were there then.
But you
I just
were.
remember that was hilarious hijinks that ensued. I've been counting the days every now and then, checking his second channel. I haven't checked in a while, but I assume it's not out. But
Oh, survey
You can
says
just
no.
ask him.
I should.
It's not like you have his
Brandon
phone
is cool
number.
though. I love you, Brandon.
Do you
friend
want
of
us-
the show?
Do you want his phone number?
Yeah,
You know his address?
I can
Dude,
make
I'm-
a group chat with him and the 37-year-old woman from Los Angeles.
Yeah. And then leave.
Yeah.
That's
I-
the new
I,
Arcanex.
A while back. Well, hold on. I gotta step back further. Sometimes I have a bunch of DS games, 3DS games, and sometimes I'll like find what I'm like. Oh, I need that one. That game looks really cool, and I'll buy it. But like, it doesn't have a case. So like, instead of just keeping it without a case, I'll put it in a game that I have duplicates of. Because growing up, me and my brother used to get games, but he doesn't really play games anymore. So I have them. So I have duplicates of some, like Mario 3D World, or Mario 3D Land. Sorry. So I just take those duplicates and remove the artwork, and just have an empty case I can put spare games in. And so I had a bunch of artwork that I had duplicates of that I didn't know what to do with. So I threw most of it away. But I had one of Pac-Man, and since Brandon is the Pac-Man guy, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna mail this to him.
I
So
saw
I just,
that in
I just did.
I saw that in the chat, the certain chat. But that's funny.
It
I
wasn't
I didn't see any context clues outside of it. I just I didn't see the part about how it's from where you live. I just saw that someone mailed Brandon a mysterious package, and my mind immediately went to Wacko, and I don't even know why.
It's funny. I love doing that. It's great.
It's wacko.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm ready whenever.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I have a final question. I usually don't end off with questions. I don't think. I might do that. I've already forgotten what I do. But I thought of a question. I thought I might ask it to end off.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Could you beat a dog in a fist fight? Or in a fight? They don't have fists.
I was gonna say that's gonna be
What
my
kind
answer.
of dog is it?
just like your average dog. So like the
Like a
biggest
golden
dog, the smallest
retriever?
dog, average.
Or-
Sure.
Yeah, well, golden retriever is like default dog, I'd say. Yeah, I could beat a golden retriever.
Is it just like a violent dog, or am I seeking out the dog for the purpose of
No,
fighting it?
let's say like it's violent and you're covered in peanut butter.
Oh,
I could, I mean, maybe you'll rough me up a little bit, but like it's a dog.
I don't like a dog. They're not strong enough to like break limbs. They'll just like the worst they can do is hold you very tightly and scratch you up, which isn't gonna do much. You can like fling them around because you're so much bigger and stronger than them.
Yeah, you can fling
like
that. Dude,
dogs
you-
can't punch.
You seen the wheelbarrow technique? You just pick up their back legs; they can't do anything.
Yeah. But like if you're gonna attack something, either you have to like pierce the skin with like knives or use blunt force. Dogs can't pierce. Well, they could technically pierce your skin, but they don't. I don't know how hard they can bite. They might be able to pierce skin, but they can't pierce it very far, and they can't punch because they don't have fists. But you can punch them very. If you just like punch them in the face repeatedly, they fall unconscious and you'd win.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I'm thinking about this a lot after I got a dog.
Okay.
Well, it's always a concern that the thing could always, can turn on you at any
Yeah.
moment.
Never know.
Gotta be right.
Stab you in the back.
These are important questions to ask just in case.
People always ask like, "What is the biggest animal you think you can fight?" And I'm like, I don't want to think about every animal to figure it out. I want a specific animal and I'll figure it out. Like, could you beat a bear in a fight? I don't think so, because they are stronger than me, so they can do punches. They can do blunt force.
Yeah, there's
So
a
I'll
reason.
die.
There's a reason bears are like people warn you about bears. They will kill you.
They will kill you. Moose, they'll kill you. You
Oh,
can't they do not move. You can run a car into them and the car will break. It's insane.
That's very true.
They
Dude,
don't
the
move.
moose-
I don't know how they work.
Are meese that aggressive though? I mean, I guess
Meese
if they
is
want
not
to
the
fight you.
plural of
No, I think he's on something. That's what I would have said.
I can't
No,
even take credit for that pronunciation. I got that from Scott's stash. That's how.
Oh
that's
my
how they
god.
pronounce it on that.
So the plural is moose. As a kid, one time I didn't know the answer, so I looked at someone and was like, "Is it meese?" And they laughed, thinking I was joking, and I wasn't, because I didn't know the answer. It's moose. It's just moose and moose.
No, that did come out naturally, but I
You
started
didn't think
saying that
about
because
it.
I thought it was funny.
Do
Yeah.
you
Now
ever
it's just
change
what I
how you
say.
talk? You do that? You just change how you talk?
Not on purpose, but if I think something is funny, it just kind of, I'll say it as a joke, and then it just becomes an actual part of my vocabulary.
Yeah, me too. I can't think of any specific examples right now, but there definitely are some. There definitely
Oh,
are
then there's
some words
meese,
that I
that's
say.
mine.
At one point, I started saying skeleton instead of skeleton, which is incorrect. But like it's like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I said it for a while, and then finally someone was like, "Did you say Skellington?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then like in my head I went, "Oh, they questioned it. I should stop doing that." And I just stopped instantly.
I've
And I've
actually
been doing it for months.
I've got one that it's still a habit, but I thought it was really funny for a while to. We got a cat in the house, a female cat.
Cat in the house.
And I found it really funny to like sort of talk like a child and like get the gender of the cat wrong. So like, yeah, look at him, he's such a funny cat, and that became like a natural thing for me. So I'll just like entirely, like casually and not even thinking about it, just call the cat him.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone
you
thinks
say
they're
that.
stupid.
Funny you say that. Multiple people call I have a dog. His name is Jesse. It's a boy. Multiple people called Jesse a her repeatedly. Like my sister will always say her and she every time, and I'm like, she, her, and then she's like, ah, and then she corrects herself. So she knows it's wrong. I don't know why she keeps it. It's like something in her little brain that she can't do it right, and it's not. It's multiple people. I don't know why. Maybe it's
How
because his name's
dare
Jesse.
This dog be a boy.
I guess Jesse's too much of a girl name.
It's
I don't
not,
know.
but Jesse Breaking Bad.
Because there's Jesse from Breaking Bad, and there's Uncle Jesse
Minecraft
from Full
Story Mode.
House.
I mean, there's
Exactly.
And Jesse from Minecraft Story Mode. But
that
there's
is a literal gender neutral character. You can pick
But
either
there's-
or.
yeah.
there's also like Jesse, the Disney Channel show, which is a
Yeah.
girl.
I know the one.
I think there's just a lot of like gender neutral names that people don't know are gender neutral. Like they don't process it in
Like
their head.
Aubrey.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
was gonna
think
say
Sam is the
Avery.
only
I've
one that
only
people,
met
like,
one
process.
dude, Aubrey. I find it funny whenever Aubrey is used as like a name in a TV show because it's always a girl. I'm like, and my brother Aubrey. It's funny
Yeah.
every time.
I've had people.
I
Dude,
have a-
this made me really mad back in the day. It was like 2017. I was playing on Roblox. I got in an argument with another child. They were saying that Hunter is a gender neutral name.
I mean, I think. it
Huh.
is.
Have you ever heard of a female hunter? That's insane to me.
One,
Wha-
I
wha-
think.
Dude,
Really?
that's weird.
I just know because she was like some actress that everyone wanted to be Zelda in the Zelda movie, and then she was not.
The only thing that I can think of as like female hunter is the DC character Huntress, which I don't think you'd ever name your daughter. But that's the only thing I can think of right now. It reminds me
Definitely
of
not
you know
gender neutral.
no, that one's not. You know Good Luck Charlie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like Charlie is typically a boy name. I've seen more boy Charlies than girl Charlies.
Yeah.
But because I grew up with the show Good Luck Charlie, I only ever thought of Charlie as a girl name. So I don't remember why, but I was talking to my mom about it like years ago when I was a child, and then she mentioned a dude named Charlie, and I was like, "That's a girl name." And she's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yes, it is. That's a girl name. It sounds so much like a girl name." And like looking back, I'm like, "I'm an idiot. It's not like a girl name." But like, it's just what you're used to. So I feel like if I knew a girl hunter, it'd be more
That
normal.
one, like
I'm
that
sure.
makes the most sense out of like any of them because like they're literally like it can be derived from two different names because you can have Charles and you can have Charlotte, and those are, and then you can make
I
either
think
of those
that's how
into Charlie.
most gender-neutral names happen. Like Samuel and Samantha.
Sam.
What about Alex?
talking about
Alexander and Alexis, maybe?
Alexa. Yeah, Alexis.
Alexa.
Speaking of Good
Alexandra.
Luck Charlie, I have
Teddy?
a really you unlocked like a really like specific
baby ever
memory.
grow
And I
up?
have no idea if it's real, and maybe it's not from Good Luck Charlie either. But I have a really you just unlocked something weird in my brain. I have a really
You sound
specific
excited,
memory
Lucy.
of like I think it was Good Luck Charlie, and like it was like the dad. And he was like a giant, maybe one-eyed, maybe two-eyed, but like a giant
What?
monster person. It must have been like a dream within the show or something. But like the dad was like a giant one-eyed monster. Is this Can someone in the comments tell me if this is real?
I think
really
Lucy
remember
just
this.
remembering a nightmare with his own father and projecting it onto a TV
No,
show.
I remember it because that's like the only thing I remember about the show because I thought it was really funny. I specifically remember seeing that in the show and thinking it was super funny, but it sounds so. I don't know why. Because why would the dad become a giant one-eyed monster in Good Luck Charlie?
Hold on, I'm researching.
I can't find anything
No, I
about
can't.
this.
Where did this happen? Let me look it up.
This is not a thing, Lucy.
Good Luck Charlie.
You
Dad,
made this up.
I know that. I
I'm
think
so confused.
I'm finding.
That's such a weird memory.
I'm finding pictures of the Muppets in Good Luck
So
Charlie.
am I. Anyway,
Did the baby ever grow up?
Charlie.
they had another baby.
What?
Yeah, I think it was like last season or the one before last. They got another child,
And then they can keep the show going forever.
and then they stopped it.
Yeah, but they could have kept it going forever because there was a new baby. They could have done a new baby. It could have been Good Luck
Yeah.
Steven, whoever it is. I don't know what
Wait,
the
I have to
baby's
look at
name
what
is.
his name is. What was the baby on Good Luck Charlie?
Gotta say
name?
Charlie.
Don't you dare say Charlie. Don't you dare say Charlie. It's Charlie. What was the
The new one.
second baby?
Who's that new baby?
Toby.
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 All right, then season 2. Well, no, not season 2. Then
Season 28.
the
or whatever.
reboot with the new baby ends, and then he's developing Undertale.
Sure. You know,
oh my goodness.
what's his name? I have to look it up.
Or
Who
Robert Fox.
played Gabe?
Gabe?
This is not. What?
Gabe?
Not in the
What
office.
are you talking about?
Who
Who's
played
Gabe?
Gabe from Charlie? You don't know Gabe? One of the kids in Good Luck Charlie.
I didn't know their names. They're just a bunch of white kids.
You don't know his name is Bradley Stephen Perry.
That rings a
He's
bell.
he played in that. He played in Mighty Med. He played in a couple other shows.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
He used to be. I don't know what he does now. I think he still acts. He might be a director. I don't remember. Point is, he's like tried to do stuff on YouTube. So like he did a couple of different podcasts, and I don't think they're still going. But like he also has a cooking show called Cooking with Bradley, and I've watched it on and off. And he's got like other Disney Channel stars to go up there. And you remind me of that because you asked if Charlie ever grew up, and the grown-up Charlie, I think she's like 16 or something. I don't remember. She's been on the show and talked about or she's been on the cooking show and talked about being on Good Luck Charlie. Wow. I say it's a cooking show. It's more of a podcast because they just talk about junk.
They talk
But
about
it's a cooking
food.
show.
Where is it?
I don't think it's Good Luck Charlie, bro. I don't think that's the right show.
Maybe it was one
I
of
think
the
you're
Disney
making it
sitcoms.
up.
It was what, and I know it's not canon. I know it must have been like a dream from one of the characters or something, but I swear it happened.
They don't have dreams in Good Luck Charlie. You're a fake fan.
I don't know.
They don't have dreams.
Maybe like a dream, maybe a hallucination. I don't know. I don't know.
Hallucination.
I don't know.
The dad
Maybe.
from Good Luck Charlie. What's his name? His name is
Bob Duncan.
Bob
Giant
turns into a
Cyclops
monster.
Bob Duncan. There's nothing here.
Yo, he looks like Woozy in this picture.
What
Oh my
show
gosh,
was I
look, it's
watching?
Wushi's like watching like something else.
I swear.
Something
I did
illegal.
kind of mix up the shows, but I really remember this being Good Luck Charlie.
Clearly you don't.
It's gotta be a different Disney show.
Did it even
It's gonna be
happen?
like Breaking Bad. He just has
I
it completely
remember
wrong.
Being at a playground and like remembering that moment from the show. That's the memory that's coming to my mind right. Not even seeing it, but the memory of me remembering it happening.
What are
You know,
you
it's gotta be
talking
I
fake
about?
at
remember
that
where
point.
I was
The-
when I remembered it happening. I was at a
It's
playground.
like deja vu, but weirder.
At a playground, in my hometown, right next to the baby swings. I remember that happening in Good Luck Charlie.
The only thing I can think of is that episode of Gravity Falls when they fight the
wasn't a
stop motion
cartoon.
monsters.
It was not.
Yeah, he's made
Yeah,
out
well,
of clay.
He's stop motion,
Yeah.
and he's a giant cyclops.
No,
That's the only thing I can think of.
I hadn't seen Gravity Falls at that point. I was young.
Young. You had dreams, unlike the characters from Good Luck Charlie.
It wasn't. I don't think
Dang.
it was a dream. I don't think. I think I saw it for real. I maybe it was Good Luck Charlie. I still in a little bit of denial right now.
Well, if you figure it out, I'll edit it in that you were right, but I don't think you are. Sorry, Wuxi. But with Wushi's contemplating his sanity, I don't know if I said that correctly. I think it's time to end the episode.
Is it?
Stop doing more research.
I'm not doing any research.
I hear typing.
I'm
That's me.
writing my memoirs.
What?
Don't know.
What is a I'm trying. What's a memoir?
You gotta spell it right first.
It's Give me a second. Memoir? Is that how you spell it? I moved the I and the O. A memoir is a book-length work of non-fiction where the author shares a personal experience. Okay, I don't care. I don't know. I was thinking of like death-related, like a will.
That is what I
That's
was
not what it is.
talking about. That's what people say. They write in their memoirs.
When they're dying?
Well,
So I was right.
hopefully before they're dying.
Well,
Like actively dying, like stabbed through the chest
they even
with a
stabbed in
sword.
the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let me write this down real quick. I was born at a very young age. Shout out to Brandon Bound for that line. I think. Anyway, we've been here for like almost 2 hours. We recently just broke our record for the longest episode, which I think now is 2 hours, 2
You
minutes.
should
if I
contact the
remember.
Guinness Book of World Records and say
For
we broke the
longest
record
Arcanex
for the
episode?
longest Arcanex episode.
Yeah. What a great world record, Arcanex.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that it's that one.
I'll make
The
sure it's
last
not already
episode-
taken.
the last episode is 2 hours, 2 minutes, which beat the previous record by 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
I know, right? It's like tight, but
What
we're not beating it. This
are
one.
you talking about? It's like tight.
It's a tight race. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Don't take this any other way.
I don't even mean like that. I just mean like just something about the way you said that was funny.
It's tight.
We're tight. We're tight around
We're
here.
tight. We're typing on the keyboard,
We're
looking for the
bros.
stupid
Yeah, we're
Charlie
tight.
Dad thing.
You know, like I'm
Um,
sorry for starting another conversation. I actually, maybe I should do this after we're done recording.
No, what? Go ahead. And then we'll end it after whatever we're talking
those,
about.
like lost media found videos where like it'll be about a single Reddit post or something like, hey, does anyone else see this?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do that now. I need to get to the bottom of this. It's like that the Clockman cartoon. You guys see that?
No.
It was like a clock wizard man that a bunch of people remember, but they couldn't find it.
You're insane.
Maybe I'll be one of those.
Whooshy. You don't even remember the episode. You remember remembering the episode. If they find it, you wouldn't even think it's the right thing.
No, I'll know it when I see it.
Everyone says that, and no one does.
I think he was wearing like a light yellow shirt.
You think?
Light yellow polo shirt. Actually, didn't you send a picture where he's wearing that? Smash Max?
What?
Where did you send the picture of Bob Duncan?
Bob? It's a no mic.
No mic? Yeah, okay, maybe I just got that memory from that picture. But
I remember distinctly. He stood there in a yellow shirt with his arms crossed and a gray
He didn't have his arms crossed. It was like a weird... I'm pretty sure it was weirdly edited to like
this
be
is
one
not
eye.
real.
Like one eye weirdly, kind of like annoying orange, weirdly edited over his face.
Whooshy,
That
look,
part might be made up too, though. I just know he was giant, though.
You just glanced at the screenshot Smash Max sent, and at the corner of your eye, you thought he only had one eyeball, and he has two. And it's spiraled out of control.
He sent that.
No, I sent that after.
He did not. This is. He sent it after. He used the right words before I did.
I sent that because I was Googling trying to find what the heck he was talking about, and then I sent it because I was like, this looks like Whooshy.
It looks like Mr. Clean.
This looked like me.
I
stand by. This happened somewhere on the Disney Channel. Probably Good Luck Charlie.
You're
maybe
making
one
this
of the
up.
other live action shows.
Whooshy.
Yeah.
You're making it up.
I'm not making it up. I didn't know this happened.
We had to go. It is very late. Good night.
Good night.
I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.